My dear dark ones, I'm so happy to see you here today. And I decided to do a pick a pile tarot reading for you. And I'm asking a message from your guardian demons or a message from any guardians that you might have at the moment. I have two different decks. So feel free to pause the video and choose the one that's calling you the most. Also, don't forget that this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates. And they said you can listen to both piles. And I'm going to be starting with pile on the left. It's a very interesting deck, and I feel it's like the best deck when it comes to message from demons. Okay, so I started to shuffle and few cards already fell, so I kind of want to start with them because it means the message is already there. I'm still gonna shuffle a little bit for the next few cards and see what comes. Okay, the ones that actually fell. The first one, it's actually interesting. The majority of the cards are actually reversed. So I guess this is going to be like a message in a way that you kind of don't see your connection with your power yet. You don't understand truly who you are. Maybe you're going through a spiritual awakening, but you are questioning a lot. You're questioning the awakening itself. You're questioning yourself. You have a lot of questions about your soul origin, about your maybe heart, your mind, like what are you as a person, as a human being. So I see that. And I see that this is the card, Ten of Mages. Usually when it's upright, this is the card that shows a lot of potential, a lot of power, a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So I think you are all of these things. You are full of knowledge. Your mind is capable of amazing, great things. I think you have an interesting purpose in this life. Something to do with spreading the knowledge, something to do with spreading the things that you like, showing who you are and helping the world to be a better place. I feel like you're not supposed to concentrate on changing the world, but you're supposed to concentrate on changing yourself. And this is something that you need to do at the moment. The next card is also reversed. It's Nine of Mystics. This is actually a very interesting card when it comes to like power of dark magic or talking to demons or being dark, connecting to the dark side. This is like one of the best cards that you can actually pull in a reading because you see there's like a demonic creature trying to make a heart uh, like bigger, different, like filled with some kind of like thing, like I would say knowledge, because this deck is all about knowledge. There's so many hidden symbols there because you see even the snakes in the card. Snakes for me always represent hidden wisdom, hidden knowledge, things that you can share with others, but you choose wisely who to share it with. So this card showed me if you find your way into this world, if you find your way into awakening, if you find who you truly are, there are so many things that you can share. You can write books, you can talk, you can become someone who actually changing people's lives. And I think this is something that you feel drawn to the most, and maybe that's why you're questioning it the most. You don't believe in yourself yet, because usually we are scared of the things that we're supposed to do. And it is very easy for us to do things that we don't care about. So listen carefully to your heart. I think you already know the answer. You know who you are, you know what you want to do. It's just you have to take the leap of faith and actually do these things that you really, really know that you're meant for. Nine of Shekinah, you see, you have like a lot of interesting numbers, like 10, which is the end and the beginning, and the 9. Both of the nines are reversed, so it becomes 6. 6 is always the number that represents love. You have a lot of love for humanity, for earth, for knowledge, for like hidden interesting things, for the occult, for supernatural, and yet you're scared to go deeper in it. You feel like you're connected to this. You know it probably since your childhood that you're different, that there's something about you that you can't even explain, and yet you still scared to explore it fully. And I understand it's very hard to actually become like this crazy person and go completely into the unknown, into the abyss. But I think this is your time. Maybe it's not even your first awakening, maybe it's the second, maybe it's the third, maybe you even lost count. But I think this is the time when the universe, the underworld, are actually trying to guide you exactly when you need to be. And I think this is the time when you're supposed to take crazy actions. You're supposed to take those decisions that you've been scared before. And it's just like take risks. Everything is going to be okay. You have nothing to lose. The moment you will lose everything, you'll become free. The Empress card, one of the most interesting, powerful cards in the major arcana. Again, it's reverse. Number 3, again, the mastery. The number of knowing where you're going, the number of knowing what you're doing. You don't know it yet, but I see potential. You know, the next card is 10 of Shekin. It's like almost the first card that we pulled. It also was 10. I think you kind of like going through the cycle. Maybe like long time ago you decided to do these crazy things. You decided that you want to do this. Maybe you decided to become a tarot reader or like open an occult store or go online, like talk, preach, teach others. Maybe you decided to be energy healer or an artist. You know, there are so many crazy professions that are not really like easy to do because they're not gonna give you stability, but you've done it and maybe you failed. And this is like another cycle. You have another chance, but you're scared that you're gonna fail again. I think this is your sign that if you start now, if you don't give up, a lot of things are gonna be different and you manifest the future that you really want. You manifest all the things that you desire. You will truly become who you are. This card, one of my favorites in the deck. I want you guys to see it. 5 of Alchemists. This is all about duality. Hidden feminine and hidden masculine inside of you. It doesn't matter how you see yourself or how you show yourself. It's okay to acknowledge both of these parts of you. For example, if you identify as a female, but you are stronger than any male that you know, it's okay to be this way. You don't have to become someone that you're not only because the society tells you or your parents tells you or people you know tells you that you're supposed to behave differently. I think you're really supposed to be yourself. You're really supposed to embrace whatever it is you are, whoever it is you are. You have to embrace everything, like every crazy detail, every crazy thing that comes to your mind. You just have to go with it and trust that this is who you are. You know, there are going to be always a lot of people who will not support you, but there's going to be more people who will love you for who you truly are. You know, just be yourself because everyone else is taking. I'm going to pull 3 more cards to see the message. If there's something else you need to know. This is like the strongest message, I think, for you. So you see the 3 of Mages reversed and the Magician card and 2 of Mages. It's like 1, 2, 3, and it's all about magic. I feel probably if you actually felt like very, you know, very prominent pull toward the first deck, towards the first pile, I feel like you are meant to do something that I'm doing. Maybe that's why you even like to watch my videos, because deep inside you know that you are capable of everything that I'm capable of. So my message to you from your guardians, from your guardian demons, from your guardians, from your guardian angels, just maybe become serious about the occult, about witchcraft, about practicing, about magic. There are so many things that you can achieve and do, especially for you guys. This is the path of the mage or a witch for you, like in front of you. This is what you're supposed to do. Maybe this is the only thing that will make you famous, successful, happy. You know, maybe this is the only thing that's going to give you everything that you ever wanted, even love, relationship, family, traveling. This is the only way that you can manifest all of the other things that you want, through magic, through implementing magic in your daily life, through becoming a magician or witch you are. It's such a strong message, honestly. You guys don't run away from it, don't run away from yourself. Go for it, because probably this is the only thing you even like to do or like consider or think about when you have free time. I guess this is your message, and I really like it. It's quite clear that, you know, you have to just follow your intuition more. You have to become who you are. I feel like magic found you for a reason. There is no coincidences in your life, and the reason is just because you have to carry the tradition of this magic. You have to move on with it. You have to spread the knowledge. Like, you are the person who will not let the magic, the witchcraft die. So good luck with that. Okay, now moving on to the second pile. So let's see what kind of message is going to be there. This is also a very interesting deck when it comes to interacting with the other dimension or invoking like spirits and demons. You know, guys, like the easiest way to actually invoke or talk to a spirit or someone who passed away, it's through tarot. Tarot is such a unique tool that actually opens your mind to the things that your eyes are blind to. So let's see what's the messages for you. Queen of Swords. I guess my message is whatever it is you're going through, regardless how hard it is at the moment, and it could be, you know, it could be like a betrayal from someone you really loved or care about. It could be some hardships at work. It could be something in your life, like personal life. Whatever it is you're going through, you have to know that you will be victorious. You will be the queen, the king. You will go through it, and the things are just gonna get better. This is like some kind of experience that you're supposed to go through, because otherwise you will not learn the lesson and it's gonna repeat itself. I feel like you already been through the same situation before, and yet you still allow it to happen again. You know, in your life, judging by this card, like I feel like when something negative comes, sometimes it comes just because you allow it to come. I don't feel you this kind of person who can be easily, you know, hexed or receive an evil eye because someone is jealous of you. You're very strong, incredibly strong. And sometimes when something negative is happening, just because you allow it, because you allow your mind to be weak for a moment, because you believe that someone else is stronger than you, which is not true. I see, this is such an interesting card. I see something like celebration, but it's not like an obvious celebration. Maybe it could be like promotion at work or like somebody else's like birthday or wedding, but there is more to it. There is some kind of event that's going to take place soon in your life, and this event will actually show you something's hidden, something about you that's going to lead you to change your life, that's going to lead you to follow your destiny more closely, and the change is going to be for the better. And it's going to happen in a moment of extreme happiness, I would say. So if you will receive some kind of invitation in the next 1 or 2 months and you feel like you don't want to go, trust me, you have to go. There is something there for you. So be sure that you are more social than usual. Even if you don't like to go to events or parties, you have to go because something is waiting for you there, like some kind of answer. It could be through a person, it could be through a speech that will someone give, or some kind of sign that only you will understand. But the moment you receive it, it's probably going to be the moment like it's going to change your life. The Star card. This is one of the most mystical cards in Major Arcanum. The Star card talks about people with supernatural abilities, people with unusual encounters, people with unusual lives. So, you know, the Star cards coming after this, I feel there is a path for you that is opening. Something different, something new, something's good. Something that's probably you never even thought about, but it's something that you're supposed to be doing. And there is like a lot of movements with the hands, so I think it's supposed to be something like about your career, about business opportunities, about opportunities that are given to you by other people. Whatever comes your way, even if it's something you're uncomfortable with, even if it's something that you don't want to really do, you have to try it and then see, because this thing might change your life in the ways that you don't know and you can even imagine now. The Emperor reversed. There is, you know, like a father figure in our life, and you're not getting a support from this person. And I think the reason why is because there is time of your life when you're supposed to like break free, when you're supposed to be on your own. You don't really need help from anyone anymore because you've changed, you transformed, you're a different person now. You don't belong to your family anymore. You don't belong to your social circle. You outgrown everyone around you. You are so different now, and I think these people, they feel it and they cannot longer like contain you. They see your wings, they see your light, they understand that you no longer belong to them, and yet they cannot let you go. So it's up to you to break the cycle, to break free, like to go places. If you need to move, if this is something on your mind, this is the best time to do it. Like you really have to move, you have to change your surroundings. Otherwise, you're just gonna repeating the same cycle all over again. This card, the card of choices, the card actually of traveling, it's showing me the path for you to go somewhere where you've never been. It's showing me the path that will lead you somewhere where you feel like you belong, when you feel that you're appreciated, when people gonna recognize your like mind, your abilities, your beauty, your light, and your darkness. It's very hard to find people who appreciate you for who you are, for all of your strengths and weaknesses, because your weaknesses are beautiful, they're unusual. There is so much unusual about you, and you don't know how to express it because you're scared of the opinions of these people who are around you, because you know they might be judgmental. You need to find a way where you're free. You need to find a place where you're free. It could be very far away from your home, and it could be in the next neighborhood, but it's somewhere where you belong. And this is the time when you are guided to find this place. I see your ancestors are coming through. I see that they're helping you even if you don't see it. You know, sometimes you feel that you're by yourself, you're alone, there is no one there. But only if you talk to someone, to something around you, you're gonna feel better, because you always guided. There is always someone with you, even if you can't see it. Your ancestors are strong. You have an interesting line of unusual people in your bloodline, and they are following you closely. I think at this moment they're proud of you because they understand what you're going through. I feel like sometimes you repeat the path that they've been walking, and the mistakes that you made, it's exactly the same mistakes that your ancestors done. So sometimes when you feel that you're not worthy or not deserving, know that you are repeating the life of one of your ancestors. It could be someone very important. The cards are showing me like great strengths about you and great uniqueness. You are wild and free, and sometimes you don't even show it, you don't even tell anyone. You're trying to fit in, but you're the black sheep of your family. So regardless what you do, like people always recognize your power, they always recognize your uniqueness. I feel like you always stared at, you always, sometimes people try to avoid you because they're kind of scared of you. You kind of like invoke in them some kind of like fears, like this ancient fears, because they feel your power, and this is a very good thing to do. I think the only thing that you're missing in your life is love. It could be romantic love, but it could be love of a friend that understands you, supports you. I feel like this person is coming to your life, but you have to be able to see differently. Like, you know, sometimes people come and we have these projections on them. We think it's supposed to be like a romantic relationship, or it's supposed to be some kind of like partnership. But when this person comes, just let them be in your life. No expectations, no regrets, nothing. Just let it unfold in the most unique, mysterious ways. This person is your teacher, and it could be any type of relationships, but this is from the past. This is something that you need at the moment. And in order to find this person, you have to travel, you have to go somewhere. If you stay where you are, nothing will change, nothing will come to you. I'm gonna pull the last card, the Strength card. I like it a lot. It actually tells me everything about you, how strong you are, the things that you can do. And I like this three halos here, like three circles. A three is the most powerful number. It's the number of people who are capable of doing amazing things only if they believe in themselves. You should believe in yourself because you are magnificent in every way. You are so different. There is no one like you. And your life is given to you for a reason. Find it. Find your passion in life. And the happiness, success, everything else will come to you. Because the only thing you need to do is to be yourself. And that's it. My dear ones, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you actually know who you truly are, for all of you guys, for both piles. And let me know in the comments if you actually believe in magic, if you actually believe that you have magical abilities. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.